Yes, I remember say we do this case yesterday, and then we'll be mediate over this matter.
Yes.
And then I want use opportunity to talk to our country people anyway we wanna day. Make una listen to this matter very well, because we go give her enough time make she explain herself. This na matter wey concern people wey like to dey talk say person na winch e be. And you know, you get some people where they go they do wrong thing. Then when something can happen to them, that's now the result of the mistakes or the wrong things where they do. They go begin they attribute them to witchcraft. Can they carry the blame they put on top innocent person? But we not go to conclude on this matter yet until we hear from we've been start this case yesterday, and now consultant Ike even mediates over this matter. So I go hand over this matter to consultant Ike as she, Precious, go narrate to us waiting be the problem and waiting make her come here carry her complaint. Yes, over to you, consultant Ike.
Okay, thank you very much, Auntie Miriam. And because yesterday we agree with the brother where accuse her, say she be witch. No be only say he accused her, he made posts in various social media platforms, Facebook particularly, with her pictures saying this girl, any person will see him now which way be. And then when we did the mediation, we agreed with him, say, in go day here this morning. If he be say maybe in come late, in case a day around, I go beg you, Auntie Miriam, even though we tell him saying at 7 o'clock, make people where they forget, allow them opportunity to come in, make it come, also be able to respond, because this is an opportunity even for people to know how to identify a witch. In case you see one, because
make can even go outside, go begin
so
to call them.
Now I appeal to those at the gate. So in case it they make them allow them in.
Okay.
No be laughing matter. If it be say you they live with witch, you no go know. Now where they say we don't get somebody where sabi how to dictate them, and then una no say this matter also no be laughing matter. This matter now one of the kind matters wey been happen for this studio, but the way make BBC take advantage. But we no go conclude them until we hear from them and the other parties where they involve. So make we no waste our time. Make we hear her. Precious, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You go take your time, explain yourself well. This one no be crying. Because even when witch cry, for you are even lucky say they no find you for village, because we have seen many videos. Yeah, we don't see many videos where they leech people, kill them straight, and you are lucky if you never old, you are still a young woman, because most of the times now helpless old women and men, then they do that too. So tell us, and then if you be with true, you tell us how you take be and how now they take do the thing. Please make we hear them.
Good morning, Brekete Family.
Now Brekete Family, and you go start with introducing your name, your full name.
Okay. My name is Precious Osawumese. I am a registered nurse midwife. My dad is from Edo State. I was told my mom is Ijo. I don't know her. I've asked questions, but I've not gotten answer from my dad's family. Good morning, Brekete Family.
Relax. No, put yourself. There is no tension. There's no tension, because everything you talk here matters. The people where they listen, then they listen to you carefully. Then they read in between the line. You talk, say you are a professional. You are a registered
nurse midwife.
Nurse midwife. And then you say you from Edo State. Your dad is from Edo?
Yes, sir.
Which part of Edo?
Oriental local government area.
Where it be? For which community?
I've never been there, but they said it's Owo that my dad is from.
Oh, okay. And then you talk, say you don't know your mother. It means say your mother lived very early after he born you.
Oh, the story the cut and join story I heard from the family members. And this one is when I was staying with my grandma, my paternal grandma that took care of me, that showed me all the love that I've ever experienced in this life. In blessed memory, though, was that my dad brought me one night to her when I was barely 3 months old. And since that time, she has...
Sorry. Sorry.
She has been the one taking care of me. So I grew up with my grandma, grew up with different people, my dad, we are 6 children from 5 women. I was told my mom was the 4th wife. I'm the second to the last born.
Your dad have how many? 6?
He had 5 wives and 6 children. I'm the 5th. I have a younger brother from another mother. Okay. So I grew up with different people as the women are living, because obviously I'm the only one that is without a mother. My dad, as he keeps bringing new women, yes, I experienced staying with lots of them, yes. This, my brother, Terry Uwadia Moro Giver, is bearing grandfather's name. I'm bearing my dad's direct name.
But it's your half brother now.
Yes,
your papa born him.
My half brother, but I've never actually seen any of them as half. I've always treated everyone the way I would always want anyone
for
to
Africa,
treat me.
we no get half brother, we no get half sister, and our brother now our brother, and that shows the African spirit in you. Oh yeah, continue.
Okay, so after my midwifery, I did my midwifery program first. After my midwifery, I worked with a hospital in Benin for a while. After a while, I thought the pay was not really so good. And I thought, since my eldest brother is in Abuja, I could come and stay with him. I called him, and yes, I came. He allowed me. 2 weeks into less than 2 weeks, I got a job in Abuja to work as a midwife, staff midwife in one private clinic, where I worked for about 5 months before, luckily for me, I got admission to study general nursing. I got admission to study general nursing.
I'm allowing you to talk. Initially, why I was interjecting was I saw you were tensed so that you can be able to calm down, you understand? But yes, now you're flowing well. So please continue. I'm not going to interject so that, okay? Okay,
sir. Thank you very much. So I got admission to study general nursing in Kwara State College of Nursing in Ilorin. That's after 5 months of working as a staff midwife in Abuja. Yeah. It wasn't something I was really ready for financially, but somehow I got encouragement from my colleagues, my friends, that I can do it. So I just went in for it. And yes, I want to use this opportunity to thank my uncle that has always been there for me, Engineer Kingsley Okumbo. God bless you so much, sir, for the fatherly love you've always shown to me, for all of my friends and colleagues that have always been there for me. Thank you so much. Okay, so along the line in my general nursing program, it was very tough. I begged my brother. It was time for my hospital final exam. I begged my brother for money to pay my fees. He told me,
your talk is not going to make sense with crying.
Yeah.
Do you understand it?
Yes.
One is you will lose your composure, and you also not be able to talk what people will understand. Okay, so it's either you comport yourself and talk properly, or you go back when you are ready, you come.
I'm ready, sir.
Okay.
So it was time for my hospital final exam. It was very difficult for me getting my fees. I begged my brother, Terry, brother, please, I really need this money. He told me he didn't go to school, he didn't get any support from any family member, that I've been lucky getting support, but he doesn't have any support he's giving to me. If I can't fend for myself, I can drop out. At that point, he blocked me everywhere. He didn't tell me once, because I was consistent. I was even begging at some point, he can borrow me the money. He told me I'm giving him high blood pressure, I shouldn't do that. And then he blocked me everywhere. Towards the end of my program, 2 days to my council exam, October last year, October ending, I was called at midnight that my brother is oozing blood from his mouth, his ear, and he's in a critical condition, and they are transferring him to a certain Indian hospital, Primus Hospital, precisely at Karu. So that there's nobody here. His friends was always calling me that I should try and come. I was like, this person has blocked me everywhere, and he has told me if I'm done with my program, I should come pack my things and leave his house. They're like, no, that doesn't count right now, that I need someone by his side and all that. So after my program, I came to Abuja 5th or 6th of November last year, 2022. I saw the condition. Of course, I had empathy, not only because he's my brother, but maybe because of my line of profession and my kind of person. I've been with him all the while, going for his dialysis session, because I feel since I'm in the medical line, I could be of good use to the family at this point. So I'll follow him up for his doctor's checkup, his dialysis session, even to the food he eats. I took charge of those things because I believe I should know what to do. His diet at this point mattered because he was diagnosed of chronic kidney failure. At a point, they called it end stage, but somehow God has been keeping him. I called my friends, I called family, put up a prayer group to fast and pray for my brother. I have peptic ulcer disease, but still I continued. I don't sleep. I'm always up and doing for this brother. Every other day, I'm in National Blood Service Commission looking for blood to buy for this my brother. Every other day, I'm in Wuse or Maitama District Hospital looking for blood to buy for his dialysis session. Every other day, I'm at the Vic Pharmacy, Cairo, trying to beg the woman, please, I need these medications. At a point, Primus Hospital were allowing me to get some of the medications for dialysis outside the hospital because I'm a medical personnel, just to cut the cost of his medical bills. At some point, I go to the Vic Pharmacy and collect medications and credits and to pay back later. At some point, I will even have to beg some of his friends on his behalf because to him, it will be like he doesn't want to call this person. But I know these persons can help. I will try and reach out. I even called one of his friends, especially Mr. Rufus, that is his friend. Okay, I did all of this for my brother. At January, I was tired of staying at home. Okay, before January, before I started sorting for jobs, he made a post of himself on Facebook soliciting for public help assistance financially because the Primus Hospital was telling him he should go for a transplant in India. He was trying to process all of that with the assistance of his friends, and also he made the public post. I saw it and I was like, this is really bad. I didn't even know when he made that post. It was a relative that caught my attention to it. So we all distributed the post, which is something I have never done. But I had to do it for my brother, to my contact as well. I did all that for him. In January, I started job hunting, but it wasn't forthcoming. So literally, I spent like 5 months plus at home, just taking care of my brother, following him up for his dialysis session. 1 a.m., 3 a.m., we're coming back from Zenith Medical because he had to change hospital from Primus to Zenith Medical and Kidney Center for his dialysis session. Sometimes we'll have to come back home the next day from dialysis session. I don't know the kind of witch anyway that would do all of this for a person, or a witch that would have killed someone and then come physically and be taking care of him. But maybe it's a modern day witchcraft. I don't know. Maybe you can prove that to me. And I got a job luckily in March ending with a very big private hospital in Abuja here. Before I commenced work, I called my brother, as my eldest brother, of course, with all due respect. I told him, sir, you know I'm going to start working now. It's not going to be easy for me going to the hospital late, and my excuse will always be, I followed my brother for dialysis, or I followed up my brother's treatment. It won't really tell good because it's a new job. Maybe you could try and sort out things with one of your baby mamas, because he has 2 baby mamas with 3 kids, so that one of them could just come and be assisting you. I was like, no, everybody cannot leave Benin, that they are in Benin, the baby mamas are in Benin. I think it's someone that is probably scared of commitment. I don't know. It's my own view about him. So it was like, no, everybody cannot leave Benin, that I should go on. And that, of course, it was getting better, actually, thanks to God, that he can take care of himself, that is it not just dialysis session, he can always go now. I said, okay, no problem. It's just a suggestion though, because I know I can't be keeping up with the late night dialysis session are coming back. He said, don't worry, he'll take care of himself. I started working, then I noticed some kind of funny changes. Sometimes he would even stop me from cooking his food. Other times he would be like, Precious, you can go ahead, don't worry, cook the food. Happily, I'm like, today he wants me to cook. I will still cook for him gladly. Yes, it's someone that doesn't eat a woman's food. He cooks himself. But since I came, at least because of his condition, I've been the one in charge of his meals and all that. I did not kill him, what people as the witches are claiming me to be now. Okay, 13th of June, precisely, a few days to my birthday, my brother messaged me and told me, Precious, the message is on my WhatsApp, it's on my phone. Precious, you should come home and get your things. I'm leaving Abuja for life. Since you already have friends that you're living with, you can come home and get your things. Make sure you come home today because I've sold this house. I'm leaving Abuja for life. I'm going to a Yoruba land to start setting prayer with a certain pastor that he now asked me for one of our relatives' number that I'm not even sure I would recognize that lady now. Not because I'm being pompous, but I would actually not recognize her because we actually left the family house. I was 7 when my dad passed on, and that was when we left the family house. By name Omosede, he was asking me, do you have Omosede's number? They said her hand is involved. I was like, what is going on? I said, no, sir. He said, okay, just make sure you come and get your things today. I'm leaving Abuja for life. I'm selling this house. I'm locking the whole place. I said, no problem. After work, I was on night shift that day. After night shift, I came home. I didn't meet him. I packed my stuff, begged one of my friends. I moved into our apartment just outside his estate. He lives in Kurudu, phase 4, the army estate. So I had to come back the second time that same day when I went to pack my things because he instructed I drop the small torchlight Nokia phone that was with me, which I came back to drop. Meanwhile, I've already sent a message on WhatsApp to him that, big bro, I've already come to get my stuff as you instructed, but you are not at home. The message did not deliver. After about an hour, my brother sent me a very lengthy voice note saying all sorts of things, how he has been hearing all I've been saying about him, how if he has ever planned any evil against me, laying curses and saying he's going to find me. Meanwhile, before all of this illness, my brother Terry Waidia Omorogiva, the first son of Dennis Omorogiva, is a very hard-working person and hustler, I would say. But he has a certain lifestyle that his family, his friends watching and hearing me right now can attest to that. Terry is the life of the party, as they would call it. He will go to club, he will shut down clubs. Sometimes, there are even times that I've been called and told by his second baby mama that he claims that I'm the one that I tried to scatter his relationship with between him and Aisha Itoa, I think that's her name, that she would call me and be like, your brother does this, your brother spent 500K in the club, your brother did this. Sometimes he would even have to deposit his car because he's not able to pay for the
in
fees.
a club?
Yes, sir.
After drinking?
So I don't know. I've never followed him to the club, so I think yes, after drinking.
No, I need to be sure. Person go drink finish, get car where he carry go club, you no go fit, come back, he go deposit up.
It happens, sir.
No, wait. No, this is not a laughing matter. I want to be sure because there are stories that things are not. What do you call them, Yankee?
Okay, you know, so I follow for Actors Guild. So most times when they ask some of these people, they go deep, they do research. You know, some of this club where they see one bottle of wine, some na 3 million, some na 2 million. So if you get carried away by the way then they hail you, come buy 2. Let's say 3 million times 2. And your motor na 2.5 or 3 million, and you don't get that kind of money, you go drop your motor. Drop your key, drop your phones, your iPhone. Then the next day you go pick them. So that they call them, maybe you go confirm and later.
This explanation where you give from Actors Guild, now make we not accuse you, say you there. But the thing where you talk, but the way where you explain that makes sense too. Now I understand. Go ahead, continue. Thank you, Yankee. Make we appreciate him. But na true Yankee na the act na Actors Guild where be figure that experience even without depositing his own car.
No be say he feels, you know.
Okay, continue.
Okay, and yes, he's also someone that it's sad to say he also womanizes a lot. The same Aisha is claiming I tried scattering his marriage, his situationship with her, that she's one of the baby mamas. She's also the same person that would always call me in school, your brother did this to me, your brother did this to me. She's very much aware that he womanizes. So there's no way I can actually be the person giving her information. I can't even do that because he's my brother. She's supposed to be our wife. So he also womanizes. If Aisha is not around, Aisha, let me just tell you the secret you have been asking me since now. Once Terry goes out in the morning, he comes back before noon with a girl. As he's coming back later, he's coming back with either 1 or 2 extras. It's
what?
Girls.
The same day?
Yes, he's a very proactive, young, lively man. Terry, even with his illness, he got to a point, yes, as he was appreciating getting better, he still carries girls to the house. Even with the condition is presently suffering from the chronic kidney failure. And you see, the next day, once the girl is leaving, you're asking him, brother, what are you going to eat? He'll tell you, no, I'm going to dialysis session. I'll just be looking at him like,
maybe they were coming to take care of him as somebody that is not...
They are not professionals. Okay, they are not medical professionals. They could be professionals in other ways. But what I'm trying to say is, he has this habit of going to clubs before the whole chronic kidney issues, womanizing. In fact, Primus Hospital can confirm that a poisonous substance was found in his blood while he was being diagnosed of this chronic kidney disease. Is it me that is in Ilorin struggling on how to pass my council exam that could have possibly bewitched him and he got the chronic kidney failure? Okay, back to when he asked me to move out of the house June 13th and after
But hold on. On a serious note, this is for people that are following this program. If what you say is true, any man that will be able to deal with 2-3 women the same day must be forced to begin to take some substance that will help him that will enhance his performance. And most of the times, those substances, they have side effects. and then that no be even alcohol, excess alcohol. So I am saying this so that some who are still living the same lifestyle will know. Because assuming he is paying those women, he no go like making money, waka go for free. So he go need something to support them so that he go get the worth of his money from every of the exercise. You know, when person hire bicycle, the way when they ride them, no be the same as in own when they buy them. So you go ride them, make it be say you recover your money. So this one no be say I agree with you. I dey talk am because I know say some men na their lifestyle. And you go discover say maybe medicine where doctor talk say if you take them once, no take again until next week. But because say you want make you meet up, I recover your money, you go take them in the morning, take again in the evening. And then all of that for people where they for medical line. I wish the doctor Otabo they around. Now if explain this thing well for us, but the one way explain now as novice and waiting I don't hear from those where the medical line. Make you continue.
Okay, and so even with his current condition, he was doing all this. There was even a time I had to ask him when I saw a strange girl in the house with his present condition. Brother, who is she? He was like, is it your business? I said, sorry, that if it concerns me, you will let me know. With all this, with this his current situation, he has gone to, let's say, 2 churches and 1 other harbor home in Nasarawa State, trying to sort for sharp solution. I always tried to educate him that this condition is something we can trust God on, because it can just only be God, or it can only be God, and then just keep managing it. But somehow he doesn't really listen to people. He does not really listen. He would always want to try. I would always be there to support him. I was literally like a mother and a sister. I was supposed to be the last girl.
And you talk, say, medicine, say they take them regularly.
At some point, my brother actually stopped taking his medications. I tried talking. In fact, at some point, I had to call his consulting nephrologist. Permit me, ma, by name, Dr. Blessing.
It is good you mention names so that if the people are listening and what you're saying is not true, they can refute it, because I don't believe you. Me, this one now, where will they do? Now make I even find out whether true, you be witch. You understand? So if there are places to mention them, please mention them so that when they hear, if what you said is a lie, they will come back to us and say, that girl that day, na lie talk.
Okay. My name, Dr. Blessing Dawudu, so I have a contact. I had to message her and told her that, ma, I don't know if there's a way you can help me to educate my brother. He's not taking his BP medications. He also was diagnosed of queried benign prostrate hypertrophy. With this condition, that makes him to pee blood. Like he would say he had a funny dream and wakes up to pee blood. But he actually has an underlying condition of benign prostrate hypertrophy that he's supposed to be taking medications on. But in fact, on one of the visits to one of the pastors, the pastor gave him some concoctions. I would use some to make a bar and drink some. And the pastor told him not to go for dialysis. I was like, sir, in as much as I want quick recovery from you, I can take everybody to that pastor's place, so if they feel I'm lying. In as much as I want quick recovery, but stopping dialysis, I don't think that is a good idea. It was like, let's just follow suit. This man is very good. He went as far as convincing another patient from that Zenith Medical Center that followed him to that pastor's place. After 2 weeks, during the presidential election, it got really bad and the symptoms started coming again. Blood from his nose, and he couldn't sleep. His body was itchy, of course, because the urias were high. We were supposed to go to the hospital that day, but because of the presidential election, though I called some friends, can we go to the hospital if it's an emergency on that day? They told me, yes, if you have the medical files and all. I was like, that's not a problem. But unfortunately, we couldn't go that day. Only for him to go for test, and he said I have some of the results, and we saw that the levels of all the waste materials in the body, in the kidney, EUCRO result was not looking good at all, because he has been taking the concussion the said pastor gave him, and the sips of whatever he was taking. And then this resulted to, it was like the kidney was now reversing back to the worse than the stage he was before we left the hospital.
Okay, you are going to fast forward now to where you became the witch. The reason why we allowed you to give this background was because when we had mediation with your brother, I personally asked him the reason why he felt you are a witch. He mentioned that he had 19 million naira in his account before you came into his life, and that when you were 7 years old, you confessed to be a witch, that everybody in the family had the confession and no. And then that he also had about either 7 or, how many cars did he say he? 7 cars. And he also has good health condition. Your coming into his life was what made how the 9 million or 8 million, how the 19 million disappeared was because you came into his life, 1. How the 7 cars he had disappeared was because you came into the house, his life, 2. And then how his health degenerated or became what it is was also because of your witchcraft. And then he also was trying to link it to the family, that the family have a lot of untimely death, witchcraft. To the extent I had to tell a story that one of our own, Austin, told us about his father having complications, his grandfather that he didn't know. I wish Austin is listening to me now. His grandfather didn't know, and then somebody who was being nice to them will give the man food like a pounded yam. The man will eat, but he has diabetes. He didn't know. The complication will become higher, and then they will say he is the one killing. So I said all of this to him yesterday. But now you have given this background. It wasn't to defame him, but it was to give a little information about what you know about his lifestyle. So that also people will be saying maybe that not their lifestyle. They go no say danger fit come from that.
Exactly.
If it is possible, they go begin look for how to reverse that lifestyle. Because if waiting you talk not true, I don't know how I go become the life of a nightclub or a party. Money where they my account, it go still there. So I don't know how that go happen. How I go the mingle, the level where you talk about mingling, the money go. Even if I know they give them money, at least transport, and the thing where we go chop and drink, that money go they reduce. So if waiting you talk not true, and they get people where you think say go fit confirm them, at least that one done they enough. Now return back to how you become the witch.
So after 13th of June, he asked me to pack out, which I did. 15th of June, he has already blocked me. He will unblock and send me the message of insult and accusations he wants to send me and block me back. 15th of June, after work, My phone was buzzing. Saw a screenshot with my picture on that he posted on WhatsApp. This is my sister who has been living with me, my stepsister that has been living with me. She ran away. She has run away for weeks from the house. We have been looking for her. Anybody with useful information should contact me. At that point, I had to.
Your own picture?
Yes, sir.
He wrote exactly what you have said?
Yes, sir. It's on my phone.
And you have evidence he was the one who asked you to leave?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. So, continue.
It was at that point I had to call my uncle, the one I've always known to be my dad's eldest brother. I'm aware it's a polygamous family from my father's side, but I don't know the other members. I know a few people, but I'm not sure I will recognize them. Okay, I called my uncle and explained what is going on to him and how grieved I am that he had to post my picture after asking me to leave the house. He had not posted my picture saying I ran away. I explained everything for my uncle. My uncle said I should not worry, they'll talk to him. A day or 2 days after that, he posted another one, this time around, stating that this is my stepsister who is a witch that confessed when she was 7 years old. My dad prayed for her, but she has caused a lot of atrocities in the family. Her hand has been found to be one of those that to be the cause of my illness. She has caused a lot of atrocities in the family. Anybody with useful information should contact him directly, and that if he sees me by himself, only God will judge.
That one was posted where?
On WhatsApp still.
With your picture too?
Yes, sir. It was even his dialysis nurse that had to send it to me. I saw this one and sincerely that I was on duty, but I could not function that day. I could not. I wasn't myself all through that day. I called my uncle again. I was like, that even in that same picture, that the family has been calling me to come and prove my innocence, but I've been running away. I had to call my uncle again. Uncle, what is going on? Okay, fine and good. Maybe after this, my night shift, I could look for a time to come. She needs to prove my innocence. No problem, I'll prove my innocence. Let's go to my father's grave. Because of how I was feeling at the time, if maybe proving my innocence by the swearing as he has stated in my picture would clear the whole thing, I wanted to go to Benin, but my uncle was like, he's not around, that if I must say I will come right now, that he will direct me to my dad's twin brother. My dad is a twin, senior to a twin. But my dad's twin brother is just my dad's twin brother. He can hear me right now. I don't really have any form of relationship with him apart from one of his sons, Evans. So my uncle kept tossing me here and there. I said, sir, after this night shift and the night off, I don't think I would have that time coming down to Benin to prove anything again. Can we do this thing? Let me just come. He was like, you can go to Benin and go and explain yourself to your dad's twin brother. I was like, sir, it's you I've been talking to. You are the senior man I know in the family. He said there's another senior man. I even went as far as going to our pastor. I attend winners. My brother attend winners too. My pastor tried to mediate, and he wanted to talk to my uncle, but my uncle refused, that he's not the eldest person in the family. Why does the pastor want to talk to him and all that? It was only my auntie that agreed. For my auntie, Terry, in fact, himself, he called the winners pastor. They talked. He also was accusing me to the winners pastor have caused a lot of things and bad luck to him. As if that was not enough, I felt everything has been resolved. They said they have told him, my aunties now, they said they have told him to overlook everything and all that. After a month exactly, I received a call from work. I was on duty that day. My auntie called me at first. Precious, where are you? Your brother said he's in Benin. Since you said you are not coming, if he's not around, your accuser is not around, he's in Benin, so you should start coming to Benin now. I was vexed. I was actually vexed, and I spoke to her in a rude manner, but because of how I felt about the whole situation. Because the situation has been going on and off, and it has been destabilizing me. I had to tell her that day, "Ma, I'm not coming." She said, "Is it because of work you are not coming, or what is your excuse?" I said, "Both because of work and because personally, I don't think I have anything to prove to any of you in the family, as a matter of fact, because there's no point proving anything to any of you. You people can go ahead and do whatsoever you want to do." Same evening, my senior uncle, my dad said his brother, called me too. I told him the same thing. I spoke to him in the same manner too, because I even went as far as asking him, "Sir, if it's your own daughter, would you allow them to do this to her? What am I coming to prove? What swear am I coming to swear? I'm not swearing anything. You people can go ahead and do whatsoever you want to do." At that point, I had to tell my uncle, "Sir, if this is going to make you people say, yes, I'm rude, I'm this, go ahead. As a matter of fact, I'm not a member of your family again. But before I would say that, you people hold me one thing, and which is, you people have to tell me who my mother is, where she's from, and what is her name." My uncle angrily ended the call. I've tried to reach him after that day because I know I spoke in a manner that was not appropriate. But because of the way I was feeling that day, he has not taken my call since that time. A week after that, my brother posted the picture on Facebook. And
again?
Yes, sir. With the same description and everything again.
What is the description?
"This is my stepsister. She confessed when she was 7 years old that she's a witch, but my father prayed for her, thinking because she's a child, the family has been calling her to come prove her innocence. She has been running away. I will keep publishing her picture until it reaches her."
But she has seen you with, you said you had meetings with him and pastor and all of.
No, on call.
On call?
Yes, he never called me.
Okay.
In all of this.
So how will you prove your innocence in the village, as they were calling you? What is the means of proving innocence as?
Sincerely, I don't know. I've not heard of witchcraft or seen a witchcraft before. So, but what's my brother said during the mediation yesterday, and what they have been saying, is that even when I went to the police, and the police were like, "We know Big T now. Big T." The police called him when I was there. I have the recording that he had to conference the call with my dad's twin brother, who confirmed that my grandma actually said it before when she was alive, that Precious is a witch, but she doesn't know where Precious ate the witch from, and that
they eat the witch.
That was what my dad's twin brother said. And the police was like, "How do you prove someone is a witch?" They're like, "We are from Benin, a very big family, that when she come, there's something she will drink. When she drinks that thing, she will vomit the witchcraft."
My brothers and my sisters, they hear this one, and as it be, it no go good say make we shave person armpit for him abs and back. And as we they do for Brekete Family, this no be platform to also run anybody down. Yesterday we had a mediation with the brother where in the talk, and most of the discussions where we get there on tape, and the same story where he narrate today, he narrate them yesterday. The only side where he no narrate yesterday, na the lifestyle of the brother. That one no day. But we no go also take as saying waiting he be. We go give the brother the opportunity, make him talk in own side of the matter, and maybe that will give us opportunity to figure out or learn how to identify which, if she be which true. So I go suggest make we call the brother, because this case is a very important case. Many people don't lose their lives with this kind of thing, this kind of talk, and I make we they give him this time. You go give us your brother number, make we call him, and make we hear in on side, because now in right to respond to the matter as it be so. And
Brother Tantai, why you no come today?
Auntie Mariam, this question where you ask me, can't be like say me and him there.
Because the matter to say yesterday when we mediate over the matter, it's supposed to on air today, so that at least make we hear from him just the way she come out to express herself.
As he be say no come, we no go still take that one. Say we no go give him opportunity to talk in on side.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You want make I use this? So we no go take that because now in right now so we they do them for Brekete family. Everybody get right of response. If matter they will consign you, when the other person talk, you get right to talk your own side of the matter. And then the people where they listen, they go hear both of una. They go also fit make their decision. Now Terry will call.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, Terry, my name is Consultant Ike. I dey call you from the program Brekete Family. How you dey?
I did, sir. So I suppose, I'm supposed to be coming, and when I came yesterday, I'm supposed to be there today.
Yes.
Yes.
Name everybody
When
that
I
ask, say
told you that,
what make you come dodge?
No, dodge. I not fit dodge. I not keep person. I want to go dodge. I not keep person. I not rob. I not do anything.
Yes.
Everything when she talk, my sister say I post her picture. She report to the family. Family call me, say bring down that picture. I bring down the picture. She go Brekete, go report. I say, well, instead of you running up and down, you have reported me to police. You have reported me to one pastor. Why now you report this matter for village? Why you not go meet them for village? So now everybody don't rest. You don't insult the full family. Say you not go, you not do again. So they call me for village. As I say now, say I tell my head. I'm not going to make out today. I try.
No, you not tell us say you not go make a mo. You not tell us yesterday.
No, I talk. I be talking. I think it was on record.
Terry.
Yes.
Maybe he get us. You go push him that record. We go play him tomorrow. You not tell us say you not go meet him today. What be the name of that your friend where you come with?
Engineer Rotimi.
Terry, I beg you, make it no be say you forget, because that one go come make it look like say you know they talk through all the time. Yesterday, if you tell us say you no go make them, we no go do the matter today. You no tell us. I beg you. Check well.
Listen, see what I talk. When I say I am supposed to travel,
it's not the same as saying I no go come. You talk say I supposed travel. I tell you say this matter we go do and make you come. I even say 7 repeatedly.
Yeah, you were saying it. And I'm supposed. I did where I supposed. I did route now before.
Okay.
See, I did go.
Okay. Okay. Now, as it be say we don't reach you.
We can see provision that go see come back now.
You go come back. You go come back, but now we be say me and you they live on radio and television.
Okay.
And people already don't even hear you. Know say you they available to give your own side. Our team for Brekete here, we know the way we they do and be say when matter day, we they give everybody opportunity, make it talking on side, because now you're right. And now make me call you. Make it no come be say only your sister talk, you no talk. And now the matter way she carry come be say you post her picture on both WhatsApp and spread it for WhatsApp and post for Facebook to say she be witch. Not true, say you post them and you talk like that.
I post them. I talk them yesterday.
Okay. As you talk them, we can't ask you, waiting how you take identify and say she be witch. I whether not for how you look her or how you take identify that, so that even we too, we go fit learn how to identify witch when we see witch.
Yes, sir. Okay, like I said it. I say when we dey grow, they come. This girl, because my polygamous family will be. She get her mama. Her mama born 2 for the house. My mama born 2 for the house. Now maybe the first son for all, and we are all 6. in numbers. You understand? So every other house can get mama. This girl lives with us. She was living with my mom. Now she and my mama, me, my room, they opposite their door like this. Now my mama and my papa, they wake up, come knock, wake me, say make I consider because I need the first son. When she come out, when she wake up, they confess.
That time she dey like how old?
She did like 7 years.
Okay.
She called it confess, say, now one of our auntie for the house, then I give her a witch. So that time, so my father and my mother, they alive. You understand? So, you know, as all of us they grow, you know, all those things they fear us, which family, all those witch things. So, God they wonder, say, wish, because we don't already see people they confess, they die for the family, not today, even for the child self. So, my father now come call only few of his brother, his senior brother, call his own, my father is a twin, he call his own brother again. He call her, they come talk the matter. My father now was pleading that made this matter not circulate. They come keep this girl for inside house, who carry one pastor, all of us come there inside house they pray. You understand? Now so they take pray. That was the end of that matter.
Okay.
So when after the end of the matter, some few months, my mother come later die. And later on, I just did bring the matter short.
I hope nobody her
So
witch kill your mother.
I'm not saying I have kill my mother.
Okay.
I don't see anything.
Okay.
And I never ever mention anything like that
Now,
for social
as it be
media.
say on even plenty small, I hope nobody she be the only witch where your papa born.
I will not be only shit they born. We
No,
don't
no.
know about
How many
only
una be
shit
where una
confirm
papa
that
born? How many una be?
will be 6.
Okay, so I dey ask. I hope say no be she be the only witch among una wey be 6 where una papa born.
Now only she now confess say she be witch.
Others no gree confess.
Nobody talks say they be witch. We get other people out of all. Now only she.
Okay.
And she get sister.
Okay.
Her sister, we not she see another one. That one not they not talk say that one a witch or that one not confess.
Okay.
Now only she confess say she be witch.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
You
That now when she
understand?
dey 7 years. Okay, that background where you left dey good now. Then you come talk say how you take no again. I just dey try to go straight to the point. You understand? When I
Yes,
asked
sir.
you yesterday, how you now take come carry the same witch where you see when he dey 7
Thank
years,
you.
come to your house, he come stay with
Okay,
you
thank-
after about 21 years.
Okay, thank you, sir. After then, me, I'm not consciously related to the family. When I come here, I see the way my father and my mother they die. So now I just take command for the family, carry my brother, I will come with the stay my father, I completed building. You understand? And from there, now I take break out also, they go. Then they carry her command, go stay with the one with my father senior. Now, the one with my father senior, where she go stay with, so after she stay with that one going to take care of her. Even me, wey see the hustle on my own, I see they go send money. That one wife they alive now. She can prove it. How all my effort what I don't give to make the girl grow. Although she not they see me now, only phone we the talk. Go say, brother, I want to talk to my senior brother. Go say, talk to me. Make she not be feel lonely because
No,
my mama
you don't lose focus. I say you after where it be say you remember say 7 when he did 7 years, she confess say she be witch. You still come carry her, come put inside your house. Wetin make you do that kind thing?
Now they talk so. She call me because when they talk, see, when you don't say when she said talk, say she won't go. She don't let go our family house although that one at my father house. Now we finish her. When she said she won't come my house, it take me almost a year. When I did the house, I thought say see this girl he talk say she won't come stay with me for Abuja. Now I say you know say this girl get witch spirit. I don't want any problem for my body. They say the family, the same family. So now tell me say no. Now when it takes small, make I not pay my sister. sister, why I could do this, make I allow her. The same family, if they want me, I can add the family on this live call to bear me witness. You understand? So now I say allow her, make she come. When she come, before this girl came to my house out in Abuja, I was perfectly living fine. I get everything, I live my life, I don't get problem.
Yes, you've been talking yesterday. You've been talking yesterday.
Yes.
Say you even get up to 19 million for your account. You get 7 cars.
Yes.
So and as she come, the money can disappear.
I the set cars. So when she come, because I don't feel reason this mystery. I can't look and say since when this girl come, I call the get problem. Is imagine I have a 3-bedroom flat. I go tell her say go and sleep in your room. She go sleep for her room. For midnight I go to sleep. I go surprise say my own sister come up for her room. Come join me sleep. I'll go and say my sister sleep for my bed.
You even talk say, hold on. You even talk
the concert.
Okay.
Make I talk and finish her. I say inside there I go dey dream say I dey sleep with my own sister for dream. Then when I wake up, I go go piss blood. You understand? So these are the things that have never happened in history since I was born in life. So all those things don't dey happen. I go dey wonder. There are many things. This time when I don't dey sick, so I go dey wonder. Say why all this is so. Me personally, I still young. I'd have to call the family, tell them say come. This girl matter. Una tell me that time say na so this, but since when this girl come, I am in problem. Even now I am in debt. You understand? I say I am in debt. See what it happen to me. You understand? Now I don't feel keep this thing when I have to accuse her when I don't sick. I don't feel keep her. I have to call her for accuse her. Say come. Are you a witch? You understand? Even my junior brother, they always see me. That one call her, ask her, say
whether she be witch.
Yeah, that one ask her. No, that one ask her, say that one they go church or you know that one. That one they carry and follow church. 2 of them they gather they go to church when I know where. You understand? That one where that one come with me for Abuja. That one come tell her say you get some possession of spirit inside you.
Or now she possess or that the spirit possess her.
I don't know that one. That one tell us you get some possession inside you. Say you have to go, maybe you go pray to God. But this my sister.
Hold on, Terry. You're missing some important things also because this one is your opportunity to talk your own side. You also talk, say some pastors or men of God don't even confirm and say she gets some.
He not concerned. Make she not send pastor into this. He not concerned pastor. I don't know if you keep dragging pastor. I'm talking about my own self-experience. Self-experience. Now I talk. If they try to make me say my pastor tell me, I'm not a belief. But if you go I think if they check my page for social media, you can see how I attack pastors when they do prophecy. If they attack pastors, I say all these fake pastors. I know they listen to prophecy. So make you know they drag pastors. Now what if now people call my family, tell them say my pastor tell me say she be witch. Okay. Now I say no. Now they say invite her. They don't say me post this thing on social media. They say bring it down. I say okay sir. I bring it down. Now they say invite her. You understand? They don't invite her then. She not go. So I don't know. So you can't get quarrel with them now. They follow them, they insult them, say they remove and they come up for the family.
You talk say you also talk say when she go get her they go take her identify whether she be witch true. Say they go mix something give her. When she drink she go vomit the witch.
I say yes, so her family that one her family thing. She come say she know they go do that. She say she go Benin. Not be today that they do that thing for our family. Anybody or sometimes they go carry them go palace. They go confess them for palace. She say she not go anywhere. Now she they even they give order. She say now she go swear our father grief. Then they say nobody. Now the family na Christian family. They will take it to
But
church.
they still they mix something, give witch, make a drink. Now Christian family, they still they mix something, give witch, make a drink, vomit.
Now traditional herbs, sir.
So okay, they mix the Christianity with traditional religion.
Now herbs, not
Okay.
be now herbs.
Okay.
Now wetin you go drink, me I go drink and live with people.
Okay.
Na traditional herbs.
Okay.
They'll say, see, you call her, if you now wish, anybody will do this family will be wish. Make it fall, make it start to the confess, not be say it go die.
Okay.
So not be today start to the happen. Many of the doors, they will force it down. This one I dey tell you, it happened last month in the same family. You understand? So confess and die. So I was trying to even express this thing yesterday, say, a thing like this don't happen to our uncle. Wey be say they carry him, he can't even lead to police. If Papa na even carry police case, he say why they go accuse the kitchen now.
Okay, Terry.
Yes, sir. Yes,
now we don't hear you already for your own side, and you don't talk to the substance of the matter. First, we say you confirm, say true, you make post where talk say she be witch, and the post you don't bring them down, and then
that very day
you bring them down. You bring wait, Terry. Now you bring them down that very day, but if they ask you where that post don't circulate, you no go fit talk them. And I don't know when they come now. I don't know when they come back from this your journey. You don't go already, or you stay there around?
I don't go. I come out very early, so I don't go fit turn.
Which time you they come back? Which time you they come back?
On Monday.
On Monday, okay. Monday we go see, because we talk say na serious matter.
But if I see any child, if I go, I go call her.
When you come on Monday, we will allow you to rest on Monday. We will see on Tuesday. Huh? You they hear me?
No,
okay, so but we tell you say yes.
Before then, not go day before then I don't come.
So when you come back, we go allow you to rest. Tuesday we go see. And then we tell you, say, even we want to put them on record, the things where you show us as proof, where be say, where make you believe, say, na witch, it no get any practical means of proving them. Some of them where you talk now the one where you talk, say, it
comes by law.
Not only by law, even by morals, not only by law. Because one, the first thing be say, you talk, say, confess 7 years. And the question become, person will confess for where you dey fear. You still go carry put for your house. You be adult. Now you make that decision. So then secondly, you talk say, as he come to your house, your money begin reduce. I ask you whether she thief your money or you give her. You say no, you no give her, she no thief. But now the same witch make the money they reduce. And then cars where you dey sell disappear and your health can't degenerate. I don't know whether yesterday.
I'm not saying car disappear, sir.
Okay, but you no get car again now. The seven.
I just get that thing just dey happen. I don't really
know how it dey happen.
That is my dream. Missing blood. I have all those.
Can I finish now?
Talk about that. I'm talking about my own dream.
I know you dream now, so now part of the reason where you think say him be witch. Many people they dream. I tell you.
I'm not thinker. I'm not thinker. Now what if she use her mouth? Would be 7 in number.
The one where she talk when she be 7 years.
Yes. I'm not called 1 to 7 with why you say now only 1.
Oh, hold on now. I know they deny you. Hold on now. We know they there with them when they there 7 years. We know they argue with you whether it talk so or it no talk so. Now the one where they happen today now where we they talk. Now she did 28 years. 7 years now, about 21 years ago. So you understand now, because yesterday, true, your point say some of your predicaments now because of her witchcraft, now in Kosam, now might they talk. And one other example where you give now the dream where you don't mention now. But I don't know whether I tell you yesterday, say, some of the things...
At least you ask one question.
Huh?
Because you know, so another asked me, make I ask one single question yesterday. No, let me ask any question. When I call me yesterday, I say, we just talk.
Okay, so you get question to ask now. You want ask the question
yes,
now?
Yes, I get. Yes, sir. And
oh yeah, ask
I
him. Ask.
No man. The reason why I come, I watch the live where before, and I see the way I like the way they handle things. They handle things both distant matter and traditionally. You understand? So, and I like the way Brekete do things. Now, what make me really come yesterday? Even when she reports me to one policeman will call. I went there. The man also said to us, where I tell the man, say no. Me and this girl not settle. Make it tell her to go. Now she reports me. You understand? That man was there when I deleted that.
Remember saying that question you talk, say you want ask. You don't come up from the question, begin talk story now. And you know, say this now for live radio you day and time there for this program.
Okay. Why it be say now this matter? Why una not ask her say wetin make her the wrong comot for? She go report me now. Okay, now she reports me to family. Then I can't tell you now say come house. We are not going to ask her say come. Why do make you the wrong from the same people when you report to?
Okay, we don't ask her. Okay, we don't ask her. Maybe because you know there where you go, they listen or follow us for radio here and television and social media. We ask her, and waiting she talk also agree with waiting you've been talk. She talk say the way as then they call her, waiting they go do when she go, they go mix concussion, give her. Say make she drink so that when she drink she go vomit the witch. She say she no trust that concussion. She no know wetin e be and wetin they mix inside. And that shows say she no lie because now waiting you to confirm. But e get some other things wey also come up as she dey talk because you know I for like make I mention them to you.
No, if you mention that, no,
okay. She talk say within the small time where she there with you, you'll be very active and vibrant young man. Huh?
She say waiting.
Say within the little time where she spend with you, you dey very active and vibrant. You be person where say people they like you well. Anywhere where you go, even if na party you go, now you be the life of the place. You know they withhold your hand.
Me and she never ever go that. I never follow her do that kind of waka.
Okay, but you the waka when she dey house come back.
If I come out, ask her. If I come out in the morning, I come back at night. Finish. I never follow her go sit down or do all those things. So I don't know where she gets all those things from.
Okay, but your friends they come around the house that time?
I not get friends with the come house. Everybody, I get camera for my house. If they want make I come play series for them, I go play.
Okay, she won't mention one of your friends. Give her microphone. Make we see whether you know the friend.
She know many of my friends, not the only one. She knows them, but not the app.
So how she take know them if they know they follow you come and you know they follow her carry her waka?
I know they carry her my sister waka go anyway.
And your friends know they come house. How she take on know them? Okay, now the witch. Now the witch where she get. Okay, we go leave her here. Oh, nobody they joke with you. Listen, sir. Listen.
Me, I don't tell her.
Can you listen now?
Arrest me.
Can you listen now? Can you listen now?
They come any station, I'll go meet her there.
Terry.
If they say they won't send me go jail, the people they go. I ready to anyone.
Terry.
God go judge. If I know how much I just spent for that head. Because you grow rich like that. I know how much I pay for her school fees.
Terry.
Now God now go judge her.
Terry.
Yes, sir. I did hear.
That your publication is a very big damage to her.
Sir, that publication, we don't talk about that publication.
It's not about talking about it. The effect of the publication have you dealt with it? You
Sir,
can't
okay.
dismiss
What
when
should
you
I
have
do
done
about it?
damage to
Sorry,
somebody
sir.
and you are not
Sir,
remorseful.
hello, sir.
You don't have any remorse
Hello,
and
sir.
you say we don't talk about them, we don't talk about them.
We don't talk about this thing now. My uncle called the same make I delete her, and immediately I deleted it. They are still singing with it. I now ask her, say, even when she called that policeman, I say, okay, ask her, what did she want make she do? She want make her go jail. No, say, I dare ask, make her come, make carry me go jail, make her and I go down.
You don't apologize to her. You don't apologize to her. Or you think she no deserve her? Huh?
They say make I delete her, say make a move forget this thing.
I ask you
Make
one
I
thing,
call
you dey
her.
answer another thing, Terry. I say, have you
Yes, I don't apologize
apologized to
to her,
her?
Yes, sir.
Has he used the same medium?
The same medium where you take publish am, now you use apologize to her. How you take apologize to her?
I know now as I take post and I take delete her.
Okay.
Now I take
When you
delete her,
come
the
back on
person will
Tuesday,
forget the matter.
on Tuesday, come make we agree how you go take delete am properly, because that deleting no be like that. Internet no dey forget. As you delete am so.
Like you said yesterday, like I said yesterday, I say if now for me to talk about go social media, go talk, see this post when I post to anything they want make I talk I say that one not the problem, but anything where she wants make I talk now I say that one I go talk. I say but there is only one thing, more I tell her to go back home
And drink the
that's
concussion.
what I'm saying.
And we don't tell her. but
Nobody
she
is
talk
drinking
say-
concussion.
But
Nobody
you
is drinking
talk am here
concussion,
for
sir.
radio say na wetin they go give her today.
Sir, na me see the talk so na they are life now. I say nobody is drinking concussion.
On the same spot where you talk say na wetin they go do, you dey talk again as if you don just talk now with your people say no more. Come back on Tuesday make we agree she go home. Come back 7 a.m.
No, she don already denied. She say she no even did.
Now we go carry her go 7 a.m. come back. We go carry her by ourselves go home. She go. As you talk say she no go drink anything again. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, sir.
And Terry, you go call your full name, make people understand who me and him they talk so.
Na the same name, the same surname na we dey hear.
Wetin be the surname? You know say Edo name, e dey hard me to pronounce.
I just tell you one more give her.
Make una appreciate am. My brothers and my sisters wey dey follow this program, una don hear am. I no know how many of una don get this kind experience. And many people na like this, they don't suffer, they can lose their life. Assuming say when he post this thing, person will see this girl, see am close. And maybe as she dey work for hospital, person come see am near the hospital bed where he dey. If that person get the small energy in body, he go rush am, say this one na witch. When they come, una don't hear how he take discover say him be witch. Una don't hear all of that. So make I allow people where they for studio, make them talk wetin they see, and then we go open telephone line, make people talk their own.
Okay. Good morning, consultant Ike.
Okay.
Good morning, Auntie Miriam.
Good morning.
This thing, plenty things there inside. No be small thing, but reason why we dey bring some of our cases on air is for people to learn, so that other people where they pass through the same thing go know. You know, say na wetin make we dey cry say make some men no dey go dey rush carry children, collect children from their mother. Claim say na dem born am, dem go collect, because this girl now I strongly believe the mother still dey very much alive, but because they no wan make e get access to am, e carry am like that go give him mama. And now you know say person wey no get mama for family, how e dey be, they fit name am anything because nobody go protect the person. Exactly. And this thing na serious criminal offense. In the first place, the posting is defamation of character. Under chapter 20, section 207 of the criminal code, just like I mentioned the other day, this is a trial by ordeal. Section 210 of the same criminal code equally criminalizes this kind of act. section 214 of the penal code, the one where we dey use for north, it is still against am. You no go first person may go drink concussion. What kind of concussion you dey? What of if the person dies? It is equally part of the harmful traditional practices where the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act of 2015 condemns. So this thing is a very serious criminal offense. Under section 210, it is punishable by 2 years imprisonment. Yes, it's not a small offense. The guy just did there, they brag, say, wetin he go do this and that. May he confess. If he's not ready to apologize, personally self, there's no mediation in criminal trial. Yes, the law must take its course. Make it confess, make it not be say with a preempt wetin go happen.
Thank you. Make we appreciate Barrister Ogo. All right, before we continue this matter, when I remember the case where we do in the morning, where we say we did treat one nurse issue together. Hey, Hadiza, please bend well. One nurse issue together with her patients, and Dr. Jume been promised us say some of her staff go come carry them, make them go investigate the matter. The staff don't come. I been make una come, make we appreciate them. Yes. Good morning, ma. Yes, please. Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
My name is Maria Mumbaka, and I be the daughter of the ordinary president. Okay. It gets case where we been start yesterday about one nurse we get hospital, and one of her nurses where she take employ administer injection to one of the patients wey can cause problem for her hand, so say they don't amputate the hand. We been start the matter yesterday, and we no conclude. We ask and say may she carry all her documents bring today to prove say she get license to operate the hospital and other things where they for the matter. All right. Okay, now Dr. Jumedi talk. Okay. All right. Okay, so make we hear from
it be like say no one make them go on make we just hand over straight to them.
Okay, so we don't hand over the doctor to you together with the nurse. Yes, nurse, please pardon me. The nurse to you together with the patient we carry the complaint. Make we appreciate them. All right, yes, make we hear from Kelechi.
Yes, thank you very much, Miriam Mbaka. Waiting our one even talk now, in addition to waiting Barrister God talk. You see, waiting our brother Terry they talk, we also need to know waiting the law they talk about cyberbullying.
Yes.
Yes, because we change or we amend them, I think in 2020, I know be lawyer. But because I be IT person, he consign waiting what they do. They get the side where we say, from the cyber bullying, cyber stalking, cyber squatting, where we say, for example, the squatting, now if somebody can't change Brekete, put them on social media, and with the intention of doing what they do. All those times they tell, say, pull them down, do this. It don't change. We can press charges, and it is against the law frown at it. And the same time, too, we say, brother and sister, or husband and wife, something they go on for house and somebody just come put them up on social media, is against the law. So from that same 2 years to even 10 years, the person fit suffer for it, for posting something where they like that. So the era of coming and then posting anything on social media about anybody, about any group, any organization, it don't end. They don't change a lot. So you see, they talk say 20 years ago, if you talk say ignorance, now the opposite of knowledge. But the opposite of knowledge now decision not to learn. Like somebody just sit down, close his ear. As cause the eye they talk, the person just close his ear. Ear is supposed to hear word, not supposed to big like a large agile. People go just close ear, refuse to listen. And every time people they talk, as they change it, some people, if they just sit down, they see how our laws or acts don't change. They just decide, I no be lawyer, I no concern me. And sometimes it concern you na your field or the thing where you they use. You no go take your time, read or study those things, make you know how it affect you. You know, so this person obviously no even know the implication of what he do. Now make is still the open mouth or keep mouth the way we take talk to consultant. Thank you, Auntie Mariam.
Yes, sir. Make we appreciate Kelechi.
We will still come back to studio before we open the telephone line. But as he be say, Barrister God don't talk, make we hear from another lawyer. If he be say he gets something to add, say from 2 or 3 witnesses, a matter they confirmed.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, Barrister Uche.
Good morning, the consultant Ike. How are you, sir?
I dey fine. And me and you there live from Brekete Family. I don't know whether you dey follow us this morning for the Brekete Family radio and television reality program.
I'm sorry, I've been off and on. Can you assist me?
Okay. Hey. On a matter where be say one young lady come say a brother come publish for WhatsApp and Facebook. Talk say she be witch. And now she be part of her problem, her hand there for his problem, now which where she be. And we don't try to hear from the lady, make we know whether true it be witch. She talk say she no be any witch. We ask the brother how you take no, because sometimes now witch they fit no witch, whether him be witch. The brother no confirm say himself be wizard, but he talk say when this lady there 7 years old, say him being here, say him confess, they come bring pastor, they pray. But the lady done there 20-something years old. The man still carry and put for him house. He leave. And we ask, waiting be the other evidence. He say they see him for him dream. And then when he see him for dream, he go come begin pee blood after. But we discover say the young man get a kidney issue. And according to the lady also, he say waiting he see a little when he there with him. Say in lifetime, he be like say they reckless. With things where relate to drink and joint body, so and all of that, and but the man no they talk that one. He only say the issues where they happen for in life. Say na this person cause him because na witch. Even money where they for an account finish over 19 million. We ask whether the lady thief him or he give the lady say no, but all of that just they happen because na witch. Where they are around.
In this is very unfortunate because
and before you forget, I don't know whether you remember the matter where they say one young girl again will be about 7 or 8 years where they bring
that the auntie burnt her
6 years where the auntie braid her head.
BBC came with came after when I remember that thing.
No Russian. Tell us what thing you remember because it's very important.
No, about that BBC stuff. The background, nobody. Well, I think has been mentioned by ordinary president in the passing. The background, everybody don't understand is that before that incident, BBC came with one obnoxious agreement that they should have a partnership with ordinary president on Brekete Family on this thing. And in my privileged position as a lawyer, the ordinary president contacted me and said I should review the agreement. Upon a review, I saw that it was like a slave master trying to engage a slave servant. And I asked some pertinent questions legally. I also asked some pertinent questions as to contractual benefits. I asked the BBC, all this you want from us, unrestrained access to everything we have, and the unrestrained right to broadcast them and rebroadcast them at no cost at all to you. What do we stand to gain as Brekete? What benefit are you conferring to us? Because in a contract, there's a benefit you confer to each party confers to the other. You know what BBC Africa told me? That they are going to make us popular. I told you, well, you miss it. First of all, ordinary president and Brekete, we are not shopping for popularity. You give us what we want. We are not a issue for popularity. And moreover, if it is the issue of popularity, we have had enough. That while you do not confer any meaningful benefit to us. But beyond that, I now began to take some of the repugnant clauses. Issue of if there's a dispute, where is it settled? They say it's according to the law of England. And
meanwhile, the content is produced in Nigeria.
In Nigeria. The parties are in Nigeria. The contract is in Nigeria. BBC Africa has a branch in Nigeria. Brekete has no physical presence in UK. And you are the one that came to seek what I want. I said, how does this sound to you? And he said, even if there's arbitration, it will be done in UK. I said, now I have a good weather. I'm the counsel for this. If there's arbitration now, I'll not go and be wearing double sweater in UK to do arbitration over a contract that was breached in Nigeria. So those and so many other obnoxious clauses made me to give my candid opinion to the ordinary president, who I think in his wisdom requested them to amend such clauses. You know what their answer is? That every other radio station or communication station has been signing it with delight. I say you came to Brekete, you didn't come to any other one. So you should deal with us as we are, based on our personality. Based on that anger, perhaps they now began to shop for any reason why they could run us down. But thank God, the more they want to bring us down, the higher we grow. That's the background to that. So that publication, in my view, was malicious, was based on our refusal to sign that very skewed contract with them. And out of, they came for vengeance.
And what thing can connect them with this case now?
No, what connects it is that the lady that, the girl that, the lady that the auntie to the victim, a 7-year-old girl or thereabouts, said that the 7-year-old girl was a witch because she used to wake up in her dream during sleep and talk. I said, if that is the standard of measuring witchcraft, which was I am one, because I used to do it when I was small.
So
if it is the standard, even my children, they talk in their dreams as we speak.
And you see, from waiting barrister God talk also, one of the other links be say that little girl, the mother know they are around. The mother, the father send them away. Now another person will take care of them. So you notice say small children wey be say their mother know they are around. Now them then they see as witch.
Yes, now they're vulnerable.
So this same one now, when she did 3 months old, now when the mother they come out the mother know.
With or without that, let me get straight to the point, so we don't waste time for something very pertinent, very petty. Now, it's unfortunate that in this 21st century, a man can come up and be reasoning like somebody in the olden days, in the Stone Age. The civilization has gone past this man if he's still reasoning like this. But let us take it logically before we talk about law. Now, this girl was 7 years old. This man is complaining now about his crash in business and his frustrations. The girl has been a witch before he made the money. Now, because perhaps his inability to manage his resources well, or for reckless life that the girl alleges that he lives, it is when he has felt that the girl has become a witch. It's so illogical, it's so senseless. Secondly, talking about witchcraft, now we recognize this as so many years back that it is made a crime. That if you call somebody a witch, calling somebody a witch is a crime that is liable upon conviction to imprisonment for about 2 years.
You so see, what the same thing barrister go talk.
Oh, good. I didn't listen to her. That will tell you. Now that alone is a criminal allegation. Then the man, you should be ready for the civil claim against him, because it gives a strong ground for criminal defamation or even civil wrong of defamation, which upon proof, a lot of damages can be awarded against him. So what he did is both criminally and civilly wrong. And more importantly, I think that such people should be, perhaps I suggest, should be taken to a psychiatric hospital. Now let us also face the other side. If at 7 she confessed to be a witch and the pastor prayed for her, so they don't believe in the efficacy of the prayer of the pastor again, or that the girl is bigger than the God that delivered her. You see, these are confusions that people bring in the society, especially failure. It happens even in our profession. No person loses a case except the lawyer has either been bribed or the judge has been bribed. But in every case, somebody must lose.
Okay, this one there is a don't take defend legal practice.
No. telling you what happened in the society. I'm not saying that lawyers don't lose cases. I'm not saying that judges may not be perfect, may not be imperfect. But what I'm telling you is the role of superstition, the role of not knowing how to accept defeat in our social circle, even in our sports, even in other things that we do. Anybody that fails in Africa, in Nigeria, has a witch father. But if they succeed, they don't remember their witch uncle that made them to succeed. So people should wake up to embrace the principles of success in businesses and transactions. Diligence, hard work, discipline, which is the most important thing anybody requires to start afloat if somebody has risen. So and stop delegating other people, denigrating anybody that comes their way. So for me personally, what the young man is saying is neither here nor there. It is wrong. I would suggest that we get law enforcement agencies and the medical experts to examine him and intervene in the matter. While if he doesn't show any credible remorse, we can stand for that lady and take up the civil aspect of the case free of cost.
We appreciate him. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And remember, say when we dey talk, the Terry say in the travel, in the on his way. I notice after we start to talk, they call back. So now he can't send message saying they return back now. We can't return and return the message. Tell him say come with the wait for him. He can't talk again. Say he go try him best tomorrow. I don't know. No.
He sent a message previously that he's going to try and come back tomorrow. That was the first message. Then before he can say, sir, I am turning back now. Can I come now? So and I don't reply.
Oh, you don't reply him. What do you tell him?
I tell him say we dey on live radio now. Why we know they pick in call? Say but make him come back.
But if it depends on where in day. If you come, we no go fit do it.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can continue. We must not continue on air. When he come, if need day to return on air tomorrow, we return. We dey talk this one because many of us remember how the other matter take go. And like say they bring this lady now, say they kill him or he get more version on them because say person don't report them as witch.
Not true.
Alaja.
Okay, make way from Alaja.
I want to talk as a mother. As a person who has been in this world close to 60 years, we don't, even if true, say na witch, we don't see plenty. We know that we still dey live with them. First of all, I want make we try appreciate this young woman. She tried. See her composure without love from people, from her family. She still managed to go to school. You down there, they gave you every love, everything to go to school. You didn't go to school. See the way she, in fact, the Oyinbo at the right time now because it's too big for me. Yes. So please make we try to appreciate her. Then, if truly, as they claim, now which she be, you as a parent, if your son or your daughter is a witch, are you killing her or you will throw her away? If it is true, according to what people believe, if it is true, are you going to throw your child away? Is it not find solution for her? If that young man or a brother, if this lady happens to be his own daughter, will he expose her? Is it not to find solution for her?
Not to find solution.
Not to find solution. And we parents, we should stop being the baby father. It cause problem along the line. That's my.
Make we appreciate Alaja.
Thank you, Alaja. And make we no also forget, even when we dey talk yesterday, the young man no continue to maintain the claim say he be witch. He say why he write that in post? Now make he fit go back, come and go home, go answer the call where then they call him. So now so in talk for studio here when we dey talk with him yesterday.
All right.
Good morning, Auntie Miriam.
Good morning, ma.
Now true, person when your mama no dey with them, na in they be witch. They don't accuse me of witchcraft before. Now it make them carry me from Lagos, come down for village. Truth. Now it make them carry me. They say they carry me go church. Say these girls have been witch. Are they go church? Oh. My auntie tell me say this girl. He tell me say I be winch.
na im make me dey behave like this. Na im my uncle overtake me in the morning, carry me go Oshodi straight. He tell me say make I come enter motor. So I come dey look myself. Pastors come talk. They say no, na witches. Now she dey witch all the children wey dey house. I say wetin happen? Your children dey steal my money. So now I tell them say I go pray, and the tears of person wey no get mother, wey no get father, God go hear am quick. So as I pray with that tears, because they don't agree take care of me, our father die on time. Now farm we dey find with our mother, they manage ourselves for village. So now they carry me go Lagos. With that love, I still like them till tomorrow, because not everybody carry me go Lagos. So as I stay there with them, the children, if I keep money where people dash me, the children will go collect them. Now I say I go cry and I go play, and they know they give me food when they supposed give me food. They keep food for plate. When my uncle go work, they fat in the next morning they go sham. Say see the food where they give me. Say I no gree eat am. And this thing they happen for now. Job they go to talk and within themselves. So one day, now the children go carry my money where they my bag, and I cry and I pray with that prayer. In the morning, that boy see Bible, he go steal am. Anything where he see, he go carry am. Hey, the woman say this girl na winch. He go tell pastor. Pastor tell am say this thing where this girl dey suffer for this house, she dey talk to una sense. Say see wetin she dey pass through. We are all aware of what she's passing through. Now my brother come back, because I no gree tell am, because I no wan cause kata between my brother and the wife. I go just dey endure this thing. I no dey eat go school, I dey trek go school. So one morning, now my brother package me say him don go Ghana. They tell am say na me dey winch all him children. I say no problem, since na me dey winch them, prayer don turn to winch, because he dey hear me cry. I no dey eat for this house. So na so my brother package me early in the morning, say make I come. I no follow am that time. I let her enter motor by myself from Lagos to Imo State. Na so I trek. Na so I trust my mama place, because I still dey small when they carry me go. Na so I trust my mama place, go back to Imo State, go meet them there. He call my senior brother from River State, call everybody, they gather. He tell my senior brother say I be winch. Say na him make them package me. My senior brother say winch? Say I no winch. When our father leave us die, we dey farm the chop with our mother, because all of us go laugh like say tomorrow no day. If you see us, he say we dey eat too much. Now so one woman pursue me from village, say na me be the problem where she get. Now so they carry me go Lagos. Say they package me come back as a winch. Say it's not possible. Now so I go back to Lagos, go to manage my life with people. My mother tell me say make I come back. I say I know they come back. Oh, if I come back, I no like the lifestyle of River State. Now so I package myself go Lagos. Now so God take help me today. Today the winch, now they take care of them. I no agree that thing weigh me down. Now me they take care of the woman with the children. Yes. They hear me on the phone now. Now me they take care of them. So you be winch. Be careful. Keep calm. When you they talk your story, I connect with you. I don't pass through the same thing.
Thank you.
So now in the package me come back from Lagos to River State to Imo State. So be calm.
Thank you. Make we hear from Hadiza quickly before we introduce our partners ready for studio.
Okay. Good morning, Auntie Mariam.
Good morning.
Yes, I connect with her. This one no be me personally, but my cousin sister. But na the same age range we get. You get one certain period where this, if people they hear me say secret society stuff that time, if we did as we did small that time around that kind 8-7-year-old, just the same age range, they carry this my cousin sister where her name na Paulina, to say she dey winch. Can't even force her to tell them who initiated her into the witchcraft. She can't confess with fear. To say na one of our uncle. How in take give you this witchcraft? She thought say in travel down to the village where them they stay. Can't give them money. This kind of way if your relative from township come, you go dash on her money. So say now that money where they give her, our uncle can't take initiate her through. So the mama now, based on she wants make solution come, she can't hear of one small boy. If you see the person self, you know go fit even look and say na person wey fit give prophecy for somebody for one village. She can't carry this her daughter go. As she carry her go, now so they force this girl start to flog her with broom. Soak bitter leaf for inside rubber, wash am full one stainless cup, force this girl make she drink am. And so she drink am finish. After everything, you no vomit anything, just wait make her land. Now so they force her, she drink this thing. After she drink am, the thing no gree comot. They gonna keep her one side, because if you don't drink, they will keep you one side so that you go and they will keep one stainless plate, put water inside, come tell you make they roll your hand like this, they open. That is, you they lose the person where you tie for the witchcraft. And that period, the mom been they get complication anytime where she take in, so miscarriage they come, so they can't tie am down to this little girl, this my cousin. So after all said and done, after they don't flog her with broom, give her bitter leaf water full cup, make she drink, all through the witch no still comot. So as they come they go for house, now the mama come they apologize to her, say she no know say now waiting they do for that place. Say had it been she know say they go flog her like that, come still give her bitter leaf water drink, to say she for no carry and go. And today as I speak, that girl is now a graduate from ND. She no kill her mama, she no kill anybody. That her uncle wey them accused to say na him initiate her because of fear where she agree. You see they alive, everybody they alive for the family. So my own advice be say, we as parents, yes, if problem come, some of us go dey desperate to look for where to get possible solution to the problem. But anywhere where you dey go, may your eye too dey open. If they talk, they read in between the line. If wetin they talk against your pikin, no follow, no just agree, because some people they just want to make it be say yes, this person wey dey prophesy or this person wey talk this thing, make they concur so that other people go dey come as clients to come subscribe to wetin that person dey do. Make una dey very careful, because innocent people, innocent children, they go down emotionally, physically. You go see say they traumatized, and the trauma they go a long way for their life negatively. So let's be guided. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Make we appreciate Hadiza.